One can tell that Andrea lives hand to mouth, warms up Endora corporate food. Blech. I only met one person who liked it, and he's no longer with us. He got promoted to some post in the government district. I've had enough of this at work. It makes me sick just to look at it. I'm not going any further. The staircase doesn't look very solid. This river, I think it's Vltava, has never been too clean. But this, almost no water, and it's full of all kinds of crap. Stuff full of garbage bins, just like everywhere else. There's nothing interesting inside. Stuff full of... There's nothing interesting inside. Nobody's going to be there right now. The lights are still on, but Tom has already turned down the neon. Well, it looks like this is the last time I'm sleeping in this apartment. I should enjoy it. I'm here and ready.
Why so unexcited? Bad dreams?
Sort of. Bad dreams. About the dirty tricks of Endora, the state, and things like that.
You'll get used to it. This is a dangerous world we live in.
Yeah, sure. So what do you want me to do now?
As I said last night, we have to find the rest of the documents the building site manager had. I did some research. It's still in his trailer at the building site. There's not going to be anybody there right now, except for some androids, but you can deal with them.
Fine. I can see you're well-informed.
The resistance couldn't exist otherwise.
Of course.
Go. And remember the rule. Don't come back empty-handed.
I've never seen it so empty. I wonder why they're still guarding it. The industrial district is generally a pretty isolated area, and this place looks like nobody should ever come again. Another pile of junk. At least this time it's in a container. I'm not going there. I don't have the time. This must be one of the latest models of police car. Somebody really worries about safety here, and the somebody isn't the state. The state police cars have a slightly different color. I can't steal a police car, but I remember when I was a kid, I used them to shortcut batteries. The light bar would set off if there was a discharge close to it. I don't know if it'll still work. Now I realize how dangerous that game was. I can't hang around it too much. It might want to see my card. It might still work. The EMP gun discharges nicely. If the alarm actually sets off, I'll have to disappear quickly. Whew. Hopefully they didn't see me. Now they're going to be busy up there. I can't go there until they turn the alarm off. The door has been here for a while, but it looks solid. I can't open it without a key. Waste of time. It's not going to happen. There are piles of debris like this everywhere around here. Nobody ever worried about cleaning. Sand, debris, some wires. Nah, I don't need any of this. There are piles of debris. Here we go. The key wasn't far. I almost missed it in the mess. It's sort of rusty and falling apart. I'd be surprised if it didn't fit. Just as I thought. It fits. It fits, but I can't turn it. Ah! I can't take it out either. I thought this was too easy. It's not going to happen. Waste of time. I don't know what to do. Waste of time. I'll try to use force. Damn, the key couldn't support my gentle methods. The key broke as I bashed it, and it's stuck in the rust that peeled off the lock. I don't know what to do. It's not going to happen. I don't know what to do. Bad idea. The key is broken and stuck in the lock. What can I do about it? The key is... It's not going to happen. There are piles of debris like this everywhere around here. Nobody ever worried about... Sand, debris, some wires. Nah, I don't need any of this. Sand, debris, some wires. Nah, I don't need any of this. The key broke as I bashed it, and it's stuck in the rust that peeled off the lock. Waste of time. I don't know what kind of weed this is, but it must be pretty tough. Handy little twigs. Might be useful. A tiny twig. I don't know what shrub it's from. A crowbar, the thief's best friend. The key's from my flat. It's easier to carry with only one key ring. I'll try to clean up the lock a bit. Here, the key should budge now. The key budged a little, but I can't move it with my hand. This way the key should unlock the door easily. I'm gonna have to sneak around somehow. He mustn't see me. I can't get inside this way, but it's definitely empty. It won't open. The air conditioning is off. It's gonna be hot as hell inside. The air conditioning. Not so long ago I worked here, and I quite liked it, and now I'm actually sabotaging it. Whatever, I should have realized before. There isn't any real building documentation, just Excavations, some old machinery, almost no modern technology. I was stupid not to suspect anything before. There's another one close by him. I have to make sure they don't see me. I can't paralyze it when there's another one close by. I can't go back there for a while. The androids are probably hustling around the car now. Good, it's stiff. Now let's get inside quickly. Now I can see how peculiar the ground plan of the building was. This was never supposed to be finished. This is the first time I've seen the site manager's table from this side. Half-empty file shelf. I can't see the rest of the documents anywhere. They cleaned it up here. Nothing interesting and the computer's off. This is the place where the rest of the documents could be. There's many drawers, but only one labeled Endora. Bingo! Now I need to get out of here. There's not much light here, but maybe that's good. The air conditioning is out of order. There's not much light. I can't get outside this way. There are two androids patrolling outside. It looks like the window is the only way to get out of here. This should open. There's no handle, but there's a space between the window and the frame. It has the same kind of latch as an ordinary door. Maybe I can pull it in somehow. Ah, there's no handle. It's not going to happen. Now, let's get out of here, quickly. So, I'm here. No Name sent me for the remainder of the construction documents. I had to pass by some androids, but it turned out well in the end.
Well, you did that fast. Show me the documents. I have to look through it. Wait here. Now, I must admit, it was interesting reading.
Have you found anything out?
Yeah, I found several interesting things. The construction you worked on was, in fact, just an excavation. Endora's searching for a precious element near Prague.
An element?
Yes, radium. It's one of the most powerful radioactive elements, and its world reserves have been almost exhausted. I found out even more, which is even more interesting. Although radium had only been used marginally before the Great War, with the coming of the first android type, it's become a very precious element. That was because it was used as one of the main components of the logic control units in androids. But it wasn't quite an ideal solution. People who came in close contact with those units, for example, the maintenance personnel, were dying young of cancer or anemia. Because of that, another type of control unit was devised, and the radium mines, almost already exhausted, were shut down. But, according to these documents, one reserve still remains. It's here in Prague, and it has been here for a very long time. Germans hid it here before the end of World War II, when they were trying to attain victory by any means possible. But they had no time to use it. I don't know how Andorra found it, but this was the reason they started the construction, which was never meant to be finished. They needed to get the radium reserve without letting anybody know. And they almost managed to do it. But then you started to stick your nose in it.
Wait. But why would Andorra simply mine the radium? It surely has the resources to do that.
Maybe because it would stir yet bigger unrest. You need to mine several tons of uranite or other minerals to obtain a single gram of radium. Andorra didn't just mine it out here, they also nicely packed and prepared it for transport.
But what do they want to do with it? You said it's not being used anymore.
That's something I don't know. But it must be related to the new technology that cost the professor his life. We must find out what Andorra is trying to do. We need a radium sample and some more information.
And where's the radium now?
In the Andorra laboratory in Kolín. It's a town not far east of Prague. You're going on a trip, Richard. Here is your new personal card. Now get moving. I have to inform the Resistance Network. There's gotta be something big behind all this.
All right, I understand. And how do I get to Kolín?
One of our men in a taxi will drive you there. Then he'll wait for you somewhere around there. You'll be back before midnight. Good luck.
I don't see how this could have ever worked. There's a lot of junk around here, maybe even some remains of the car. I could use a metal rod like that. There's a lot of junk around here, maybe even some remains of the car. I don't think I'll ever need any of this, although... This plate is so ugly that I simply must have it. Maybe I'll find some use for it. Old locked door. The key is on the other side of the lock. It's locked, but there must be a way to open it. Not like that. Waste of time. I saw somewhere that they pushed the key out and then they pulled it in. Damn, it's stuck. How come they could always do this in the old movies? I'll probably have to be more patient. Maybe I should ring the bell. That usually helps. Bad idea. Waste of time. Waste of time. It's not going to happen. It's locked, but there must be a way to open it. Digital bell at this shack? It somehow doesn't fit here.
Finally, they sent someone. Tell me your employee number, and you can start right away. You are the new janitor, aren't you?
Yes, of course I am.
So, the number?
I unfortunately don't have any.
Then we have a problem. I can't let you in without an employee number. Come back when they give you one.
I don't care what card I have. Any is better than none. I don't know what use this bar can be to me, but I have it all the same. Old locked door. The key is on the other side of the lock. This is strange. This doesn't look like a lab at all. Chipping plaster, rusty metal roof, and a sign that says Child and Adolescent Center. I don't understand what Endora is doing here because the rest of their buildings are palaces.